Good morning, world, from noisy El Salvador. So nice to have sun on my jet-lagged skin. And with that said, hello world and welcome to a new video. We are here in San Salvador and we will go with Avianca today in the A320 all the way to Washington. This is only a 4.5 hours flight, but on Avianca you can go up to 7 hours in a narrow-body airplane. And there is another thing why I took this particular flight, or let's say why I actually choose Avianca. Because on many frequent flyer pages you can read that Avianca has no real business class in their narrow-body fleet. I already had short flights within Latin America with Avianca, and I want to prove you that there are actually real business class seats in the 320, even though it looks like an economy class seat. So we will check it out in detail. Let's head to the airport. Guys, just some quick background information to the 5-part series on business class in narrow-body aircrafts. Not only point-to-point connections becoming increasingly popular, but technological advancements now allow for ranges of up to 8,700 kilometers or nearly 11 hours of flight time with a single-aisle aircraft. This opens up entirely new options for airlines. They can now serve distant, smaller destinations, they can test new routes, or offer seasonally routes now all year round. But most importantly, smaller airlines can test long-haul connections without costly investments in a subfleet of wide-body aircrafts and all the associated complexities. If a route flops, long-range variants can switch back to the established routes. If tests are successful, airlines can confidently invest in larger aircrafts. Aer Lingus, Iberia, Aegean, United, American, Asia X, Azul, Eurowings, Iceland Air, JetBlue, Qatar, Saudia, Qantas, Swiss Air, and many other airlines already operate or have ordered or considering to order. So the possibility of flying on a long-haul flight in a narrow-body aircraft in the future for you is very, very high. However, the interpretation of business class varies extremely, as you will see in my 5 videos. And even on a long-haul flight, a lie-flat seat, unfortunately, is not always provided. So with that, back to the video. So that was the very first time I was searched to from the bottom to the top. So they scanned all my luggage. Then they took out my backpack, scanned this again, and they put me to a checkpoint where they searched the whole backpack. And after they have searched the whole backpack, the lady put him again on the X-ray. Then she had another look inside the backpack, and then she did an X-ray again. And after it has been X-rayed 4 times and searched in personal, they didn't say anything about the water bottle that was inside.
El combustible. Te solicitamos con el cinturón de seguridad, los electrónicos, y los electrónicos, we are including refueling, we just try devices, but starting cigarettes, but to help us.
Thank you.
Buenos días, señor pasajero. serà di 4 horas. Ya vamos a extender un hotel Salvador.
So lunch service just started. There was the choice between noodles and chicken. I choose the noodles. They are served with vegetables. And yeah, did look as promising. But maybe there will be a surprise to it, taste-wise. Let's give it a try. Never try, never know. Nope. Sorry to say, but it's uneatable. So even with a lot of pepper and salt on it, still not eatable. But at least there is red wine. And there is a mousse au chocolat. I think this will be the best thing about lunch. Welcome to the loo. This is the situation in here. Of course, it is in the front of a narrow body, so it is a little bit tight over here. And the ceiling is angled over there. But other than that, it's not pretty new, but it's not old as well. So I would say it's a mid-ager loo. A mid-ager loo. Yeah, anyway, what should I say? I mean, the flight has its ups and downs. The food, the main dish was inedible. The dessert was superb. And the red wine was tasty. So, yeah. In the end, food is so-so. And the seat itself. So let's talk about the seat situation. As you could see, there are 3 seat backs here in this row. But the middle one is blocked. And the one at the right hand and left hand side is extended. So there is more space at your back. And down here, there is also much more space, because from the seat width, it is like an US domestic first class seat. There is plenty of space. You can move around. It is comfortable. And there is some storage as well down here. And at the same time, you can top up drinks over here. You can have your camera, something that every YouTuber needs to have on here. Or just like everyone else, a cup of tea, a smartphone. Whatever. So let's see what the rest of the flight will bring, and the final summary will be in Washington. Made it to Washington Dulles International Airport. Clearly this is United Homeland. Let's go to immigration, and after this I will give you a full summary of today's flight. Say it often enough, MPC, mobile passport control. I was waiting in line for only 3 minutes, and then I was to immigration, and now I'm in the States within 3 minutes. So this was my flight with Avianca Airlines from El Salvador to Washington Dulles. And what to say in the end? It was a pretty good flight. There was a blanket and a pillow already waiting at the seat for each passenger. They later handed out an amenity-kit, which was really well stuffed. The crew was proactive, friendly, always in the cabin with open eyes to fulfill any wishes for the passengers. The seat itself is quite comfortable, but I would say for over 5 hours it could be a little bit too hard. But this is the same with US domestic first class. If you have one of these seats, they are also, really hard, not really comfortable for flights over 5 hours duration. And also important to say, the flight departed and landed right on time. There was an onboard entertainment system. You can use your own device to watch movies, but unfortunately there is no Wi-Fi and a flight map wasn't available on this flight. And then there was the food gate. Guys, what should I say? But at least this was the only really downside of this flight. The dessert, however, was delicious, and the red wine I had, it was a French red wine that was also really good. And I mean, chocolate and red wine matched really good. And if you want to know how the other airlines will perform with their business class products, or let's say their interpretation of business class, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and a like, of course, is always appreciated. So the only thing that is left for me to say, guys, always remember, we all live under the same horizon. So be nice to each other. Goodbye, world.